My friends. My friends. Guten Tag. How are you? I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are good. I'm good. We're going through heat wave again. So, that's awful. That's awful. But I'm here for a while. I'm going to be here until about 6 or 7. And, I'm going to be here until about 6 or 7. And then I'm going to go to the gym when it cools down a bit. So, my friends, I am going to start a new game on Diddy Kong. I tried to beat this game. With Crunch, and good God, what the hell's all this? I tried to beat this game with Crunch, and I just couldn't do it. I still have my file here. Oh no, how do I delete a file? I'm thinking that if I can beat it with, I figure if I can beat it with any other character, maybe I'll get good enough to beat it with, Crunch. How do I delete a game? Ah, here we are. Is this the naked apron stream? I'm not wearing an apron. Have some respect. I'm wearing traditional German clothing right now. Don't be so naive. I'm in my lederhosen today. Rose got on the lederhosen. Yes. German boy. So, how are you guys? When will you play the Wii and the GameCube? Well, I've got it here. I've got it all hooked up. I need to get a GameCube controller. My sister brought over all the stuff, but she didn't bring over a GameCube controller. And a lot of the games that she brought over is just shovelware, but there is Wii Resort and Wii Fit and Twilight Princess. I thought you were watching anime and decided to do the naked apron thing. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Naked apron thing, I'm not too sure what you're talking about, my man.
I am the genie of the island. I'm here to help you. Good luck.
Okay. Here we go. You promised to wear your worst shovelware. No. There's a difference between like a bad game, right? And shovelware, right? A bad game is a game that had every intention of being good at one point, you know, at some point it had some sort of vision or care behind it, whereas shovelware is strictly made just to be put on a shelf and sold, you know? There's no love and care in it, is what I'm trying to say. Even terrible games can be even terrible games can be really good. You know, for example, I think I've heard a lot of bad things about the game Biofreaks. It's a fighting game. And I've heard a lot of bad things about that. It was even on that YouTube show, Worst Fighting Games. And I really like that game. I think that game's really cool. Each character has like 1,000 moves. So even if you just button mash, you'll probably do something. And you can like dismember everybody. That's awesome. That's awesome. Fighting games where you can like take their arm off in the first round and then they don't have an arm for the rest of the match. Good stuff. Good stuff. So the World Cup is coming next year. The World Cup is coming next year to Canada, which is amazing. I will try my best to go to one of those games. They're very expensive. However, I feel like it's worth the money. As long as I can get the tickets for $500 or less. But my max out is $500. It'd be a very cool thing to do with my dad. It would be a very cool thing to do with my dad. So, guys, I took all of my... If you didn't notice, look at my background. Look at my background. All of the... Same with the shelf up here. And look at the bare shelf back here. All of my boxed N64 games are all packed up now. All my boxed N64 games are packed up now. It took up three large Home Depot moving boxes. And that's just the boxed N64 and the boxed Famicom collection. Isaac, the way corn and hentai is made, you can probably make a job for that. Someone comes home in their apartment and their sister's cooking wearing nothing but an apron, says, "Welcome home, Oni-chan. Can I run you a bath or would you like some of me?" Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't hate on people that are into that kind of stuff, like into like hentai and stuff, because for the most part, other than like lolly stuff, for the most part, who cares? It's just drawings and it's just a cartoon, you know? As long as nobody that is depicted as a kid is doing anything dastardly, then, you know, I don't care, right? If your fantasy wife is a waifu instead of a real life person, well, you know what? Who cares? Who cares? There's so many people in the world, and there's so many different things that people are into. The way that I think of it is, as long as you're not doing like degenerate shit, then who cares? You know? As long as you're not doing something that if you were to do it alone and still feel bad, like without anybody watching and still feel bad about it, maybe don't do that shit. For some reason lolly is legal. Yeah, it's insane. It's not legal in Canada. It's super illegal in Canada. It's super illegal in Canada. But Yeah, really spooky stuff. I didn't even know about it. I didn't even know about that whole, um, I guess, subsect of the culture and stuff like that. I didn't even know about it. And the very, very first time I was ever in Japan, um, I went into a like an adult store because adult stores down there are there's like no shame. You know what I mean? Like here in Canada, if you're going into an adult store, unless you're going into like one of the like the major ones like Adam and Eve or something like that, but if you're just going into like a local dildo store, you know, people are pretty hush hush about it here in Canada, right? Whereas in Japan, they make it a whole shopping experience, you know? It's hilarious. So I went into this huge store in Akihabara. It was like 9 or 10 floors of just adult stuff, you know? And one of the floors, what I was doing was I was just going, I took the elevator all the way to the top floor, and then I just explored the floors. Um, and, yeah, one of the floors was completely dedicated to like lolly stuff, and I had no idea about it. And then I walked down, and all of the walls are covered in it, all the posters are all over it, and stuff. And it disturbed me so much. It disturbed me so much that I had to email my doctor because I was having nightmares about it. I was having nightmares about it. Because yeah, I saw it and I realized what was going on, and I just left that area. But yeah, it really freaked me out. It genuinely freaked me out. And yeah, it was spooky. It was spooky. Very spooky. See, that's why you need a setup that you can make a whole series. Please put them on Takimi-san. I don't know. In Japan, the age of consent is 14, and some people even rent out their daughters. Yeah, one of the big reasons why my girlfriend and I didn't have, like, we didn't really agree on having kids because she was Japanese, right? And what kids are kind of expected to do in Japan is a lot different than what kids are expected to do here in Canada. Like, you know, one time I caught this on camera and everything. One time I was I was going on the subway, just like a completely normal day on the subway, and I saw this little kid, and he must have been 5 years old, right? And he was a student, and he was wearing like a school uniform and stuff, and it was like 5:36 in the morning, and so this kid was heading to school, but he was on the subway at Tokyo Station, completely alone. You know what I mean? Um, and that's like that's how safe it can be down there and stuff. But kids are much more advanced in these countries, and we just didn't agree with with raising children and stuff like that, which was a real shame. Which was a real shame, you know. But I would be mortified if my daughter became like a Japanese idol. Like if we had a girl and then she became an idol, and then like all of the 50-year-old salarymen would be 90% of the entire fan base. Yikes. Yikes. Yeah, not into it. But yeah, it's very different down there. Kids are very like independent. Like they can do your stuff. Kyle, your videos about Toronto make me consider growing. growing up, do you live in Canada? Hey, you know what, buddy? Um, for somebody like yourself, Toronto would probably be um a good place. The only problem is Toronto is the highest real estate market in Canada. It's more expensive than Vancouver now. Um, come on. Yeah, it's more expensive than Vancouver now. It is unbelievably expensive to live here. Um, if I wanted to get, if I wanted to get maybe like a bachelor apartment that had like like the same size as my room with like a little kitchenette, I'd be looking at like 2 grand a month. You know, um, living in Toronto. To put this into perspective, my best friend, um, like my real life best friend in the world from high school and stuff like that, um, he is a very successful, he's like a, I don't know if he's a system analyst, but he basically he's an IT guy. However, he's an IT guy that works for a major company, and he's the head of uh basically doing all of the IT security on the company's network, you know? So, very good job, right? His wife, um, his wife also has a similar job. That's where they met. They met at work. So, they have a similar job. They have a very good income. They have a very good income. They live in a 1 bedroom apartment in Toronto, right? They could, if they were living in, um, if they were living in, let's say, Manitoba or Saskatchewan, or even maybe some parts of Alberta, parts of Quebec, um, they could buy like a 4 bedroom house, right? But no, they live in downtown Toronto. Why isn't my is it my thing guy? What's going on? So I've got some pretty cool news. What I'm gonna be doing, um, what I'm gonna be doing. Oh Jesus, excuse my language. Um, what I'm gonna be doing. I have a bunch of ideas. You know what? I don't want to talk about that until it's done. Yeah, that's a project that I'm gonna work on in the background. Sorry about that. Bro, I had the scariest dream about I had the scariest dream about my um sleep paralysis demon last night. Good God. So I have a sleep paralysis demon that it basically I'll be looking at the edge of my I'll be looking at the edge of my bed, and then like a head will pop up, right? But it only pops up to here. You never see the mouth. It only pops up to here. Um, and in my dream, the head popped up, and it went to there. But then my bed also, um, my bed also rose out of the ground way like hundreds of feet all the way up in the air. But the head stayed at the exact same thing, so the head was growing with the height of the bed. And then I was sitting on the bed, like way up in the sky, freaked out and stuff. And I finally saw what my sleep paralysis demon's um, body looks like, because I've only ever seen its head, right? But if you've ever seen that GameCube game where you're a giant, you're a big yellow giant, and you're terraforming the Earth in different ways, I forget what it's called. I'll share a picture of it on my community page. That's basically what it looked like, except its head just grew hundreds of feet. Even sometime you could live in Maine, Kyle. My name's not Kyle. My name's Kai. I wouldn't mind living in Maine. I wouldn't mind living in Maine. I've heard Maine is very beautiful, but you know what? Maine is like right beside Canada, right? Like it's one of the bordering states. Um, I think even parts of Maine are like northern into kind of what you would consider Canada, you know what I mean? So, or higher than the Canadian border is what I'm trying to say. I would love to go to Maine. I would love to go to Maine. Eat lobster. Eat lobster. So, was uh I was scrolling on the book last night, the Facebook, and I found this company that is in New York City, right? And apparently you can place an order for fast food in New York and they'll ship it like direct to you via the mail with like a rush order kind of thing. And I'm thinking to myself, there's no way. There's no way. So I emailed them and I said, so you're telling me that I can order a pizza from a New York pizza restaurant and it'll get delivered to you. You'll put it in a food safe package, deliver it to me in one day. They're like, yes. I'm like, that kind of sounds gross. But yes, they found this service. I want to test it out just for a video. Just for a video. I think that'd be a lot of fun. You're telling me a blunt force is trauma? Oh my goodness. That blunt force is trauma. You know what I've never understood? When I was young, I went to a lot of like marijuana festivals. I used to work at a hydroponic. I used to work at a hydroponic store where we help people grow ganj and stuff like that. So I was involved a lot with it. I'm sorry, Kai. My word, not even pronounced while I talk with a chat in your name. That's why I say Kyle. Oh, okay, yeah, no worries, buddy. No worries. Yeah, I would go to a lot of these things, and there would always be a guy there with like there would always be a guy there with like a 3-foot joint, and he's like letting everybody suckle on it, and it's so gross. It's so gross. I've never really understood it. The perfect size for a joint is 1 inch. That's it. Any more than that, you lose all the flavor in it. After about 1 inch of a thing, it just tastes like tar. What do you think? What do you think? Ashton, Isaac, my friends. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick 2-minute break. I bet you my roommate's gonna laugh at me when I walk outside. I'll be right back, guys.
私、自分の部屋が欲しいの。自分の部屋か。ちょっと早いかな。君だけの部屋を動物の森に作ろう。家具を揃えたり、おしゃれをしたり、手紙を書いたり。アルバイトも。さあ、何から始めようかな。パパも住んでいいかな。任天堂64 動物の森パパの部屋どう？いいじゃないか。4人まで64。自分の部屋が欲しいの。ちょっと早いかな。動物の森に君だけの部屋を作ろう。家具を揃えたりおしゃれをしたり。さあ何から始める？任天堂64動物の森。パパも住んでみる
Nukem Zero Hour for Nintendo 64. For mature audiences only.
Oh. 13 weapons, 40 new and returning characters, hundreds of new puzzles to solve, and 15 larger-than-life 3D levels. Earthworm Jim 3D. Get in, or get out.
Excite Bike 64. Get serious air. Rated E for everyone. Sorry. Excite Bike 64. Get serious air. Rated E for everyone.
姿もかっこいいねなんて言ってる場合じゃないよ。ほらほら見て見て、ナイスジャンプナイスターン。俺ってかっこいいね。どうなのよこの走り、すっげえの。やればできるもんだこれが。こいつは手強いコースだぜ。技を磨いて駆け抜けろ。任天堂エキサイトバイク64。
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. So, my friends, so nice to see everybody. So nice to see everybody. Oh, yes, I'm aware. Walrus Cove, it says. So, guys, I've got lots of plans coming up. I booked the next Toronto trip. What's nice about that trip is staying for 2 nights. And I'm staying for 2 nights, and there's like events going on. We're gonna go to a Jays game. We're gonna go to the CNE. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. The CNE is the largest fair in Canada, like the largest fall fair. It's huge. My dad won't let you come to Maine. I don't think your dad has a choice in whether I go to Maine or not. I don't think that affects me, my man. Why wouldn't your dad let me in Maine? What have I done? What have I ever done? God, this is such a different game when you play it as a character who's actually good. If you guys didn't know, a few months ago, I tried to beat this game with Crunch, and it was unbelievably hard, and I could only get to... I couldn't get to the 4th level. I beat all of the bosses with them, except for the Triceratops one, the second round. I just couldn't beat it. The second round with the Triceratops and the amount of trees that they add to it, way too much. Way too much. But I still have the file, so I'm hoping that if I get really good at this, maybe I'll be able to do it. In front of you, that was a mile long, not even chopped up. It just has big rocks. I would be very confused by that, Isaac. I would be very confused by that. It's quite the scenario. That's quite the scenario you've conjured up there. There we go. Man, that attack is really terrible. It's terrible. It's supposed to be like the most special one, but pretty terrible. Oh god. All right, my man. Thank you. Appreciate ya. Appreciate you, my man. Oh no! You guys know any other good racing games on the N64? I've never played any of the San Francisco Rush games. There we go. Okay. I want to go to medieval times soon. Me and Jeff are gonna go. Hopefully he still comes down this summer. I know that he's been pretty damn busy. I know that things change, but I hope he makes it. But either way, I'll go. And there's a new show, too. They've been doing the same show for like 10 years. So, there's a brand new show, so that'll be cool. That'll be cool. Come on. There we go. You can get through these races pretty good. Okay. Very spooky.
What do you guys like better, Diddy Kong or Mario Kart? Oh, come on. For me personally, my favorite like kart racer on the system is Snowboard Kids. Snowboard Kids is essentially a kart racer. You're just on a snowboard. Same thing, same race, same weapon, same everything like that. You're just on a snowboard, you know? So, I would say that. I would say that's my fave. Oh, that was lucky. No! Oh, shit. Aw, dang it. Okay. So I have a bunch of ideas for the capsule hotel, and I've talked to you guys about wanting to get into like the hotel industry. So what I'm going, I've become, I don't want to say friends, but definitely friendly with the owner of the place. I like to network with people, you know, when I go to places like this. And what I would really like to do is, I have a meeting with him. I have a meeting with him on August 23rd. And I'm going to offer some ideas that I've learned from staying at so many different capsule hotels. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm gonna offer that. But also, they don't have a YouTube channel or like a social. Damn it! They don't really have much social media. You know what I mean? And if I present them with like my YouTube channel and I show them, hey, you know, maybe this is something that I could do for you guys. Maybe I could do a social media thing for you, or not like as in just promote it myself, but I mean like actually start a channel for them. You know, or what I could do is I just have some ideas, and I would really like to maybe volunteer there. And what I could do is I would volunteer in lieu of board. So at a lot of hostels, mostly in Europe and stuff, not so much here, but in a lot of hostels they'll let people volunteer to stay there for free, you know. So if you spend, you know, 6 or 7 hours a day cleaning up the place, you can stay for the night, you know. So excuse me. So in order for me to get fudge, God, everything is ruined. In order for me to get some experience and stuff, I'm gonna offer to volunteer there, and then I could stay there during the weekend maybe. And then while I'm not volunteering, I could go out and make content. And while I am volunteering, I could get some experience. Because I know, I'm really good friends with the people at the Skimi Hotel in Kyoto. And I have a friend of mine who I met there, and she's Dutch. And she works at that place. So I know that it is possible for them to hire a foreigner. And they know me really well. I've stayed for probably 2.5 months at that hotel in my whole life, you know. So They know me well. I would really like to get into that. I'd really like to get into that. Also, I heard today when I was at the dollar store that, I heard that today at the dollar store, they're hiring. And, my new place is relatively close to a dollar store, so I think I'll apply there. Seems like a pretty easy job. All of the money that I make from my job, what's nice about it is the money that I get from the government is just enough to cover all my rent. You know? Not anything else though. Not my food, not my anything like that. But it does cover my rent. So that's really good. So when I get back to work, I'll be able to put away like 80% of the paychecks that I get for my big trip next summer. Yeah, for my big trip next summer. And then the day that I get hired, I'm gonna book my ticket. I haven't booked my ticket yet. I'm only booking a one-way ticket though, so it won't be as expensive. But yeah, that's gonna be quite the journey. I don't even know where we're gonna end up. We're gonna go to a bunch of places.
Eating the CD version of The Chronic by Dr. Dre stolen from the local Barnes & Noble?
What? Huh? What are you talking about? When I was young, there was a record store in Canada. I forget what it was called. I think it was like a local shop that was at least maybe Ontario only. And shit. Oh, I remember when I was young just going there and hanging there out all day and just listening to full albums on the album PlayStation thing. Now they would only give you 30-second loops, but back in the day they were like, all right, just take the CD and listen to it if you want to. And there'd be like 30 listening stations, so it wouldn't matter. You just stand there all day listening to Cradle of Filth. Excuse me, sir, do you want to buy that CD? No! I want to stand here and listen to it. Sir, that's a double extended cut of Cradle of Filth first album. It has 97 songs on it, and each song is about 14 minutes long for some reason. I love death metal bands. Alright, this song is good. Let's just make it 19 minutes long. Sir, it's only 2.5 minutes long. It sounds fine as a 2.5 minute song. No! It needs to be at least 9 minutes long. Sir, do you understand how hard it is to play that level of drumming for 9 straight minutes without a break? Listen, I said 9 was the minimum. I'm aiming for at least 12. Why are death metal songs so long? Does anybody here like death metal? My favorite death metal is Cradle of Filth, by far. By far. I've seen Cradle of Filth a bunch of times. I've met Danny Filth, the lead singer. Very, very cool guy. For some reason, he reminds me of Rey Mysterio. I think it's because he's super, super short. He's only... Oh, man, that sucked. He's only, like... I met him when I was like 16 years old, and I still towered over him. And I'm not really a tall person. I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11", so I'm a little bit taller than average, but I'm not a tall person, you know? Tall is like over 6 feet, you know? And then average, I think the average height here in Canada for men is I think it's 5'6" or 5'8". Hey Siri, what's the average height for men in Canada? $5'10". That has to be because of the immigrants. There's no way. It used to be way less than that. Give me a second. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. How tall is the average male in India? No, they're short. So where are all these tall people coming from? I could have sworn years ago that the average height for a man was like 5'6", 5'8". Canada's been letting in, I think, 2 million immigrants every year since 2016, I think. So we've been getting a lot of different cultures and different diversity from different people. So that must be raising a lot of it. I know that Nigerians move here a lot, so that must be raising it for sure. Guys, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Lock the door. Turn out the lights. Pretend it's just a nightmare. The most intense survival game ever created. Resident Evil 2. Now for Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64が3月14日から16,800円になります。
By Edison。
今始まる新たなボンバー伝説。3D 空間で炸裂する立体新爆発。Nintendo 64で登場。バクボンバーマン。
Killer outfit. Too bad the nightlife sucks. Dracula returns to Castlevania on Nintendo 64 from Konami.
あのチョロ Q がついに64で登場。チョロ Q 64。転がり回れ、コースを作れ。4人ではちゃめちゃバトルレース。宝チョロ Q 64ついてるよ。
64。手に入れた武器を自在に組み合わせて君だけのロボで戦え。任天堂64カスタムロボ。64。今度のカスタムロボはタッグで戦う 2on2 バトル。チームプレーの駆け引きがバトルをさらに熱くする。
このロボじゃ地上戦は不利だ。空中戦で行こう。よし。行け。よし。
仲間のピンチをチャンスに変える。チェンジのタイミングがバトルの決め手。ロボもパーツもパワーアップ。任天堂64カスタムロボ V2。First
First on the scene, first with the news, last in the Journalists Invitational Softball Tournament. This is Hot Topic. Tonight, we uncover the real story surrounding Diddy Kong's latest adventure with never-before-seen footage obtained from Nintendo insiders. Now, here's your host, Trent Tillman.
Hello, I'm Trent Tillman. The recent whereabouts of Diddy Kong have been a mystery. Until now. To get the story, we sent world-famous adventurer and thrill-seeker Dirk Monahan to catch up with the elusive chimp. Now, Dirk has run with the bulls of Pamplona and braved the raging waters of the Amazon in nothing more than an inner tube. He eats danger with a spoon, wipes his chin, and asks for seconds. Dirk, can you hear me? All right. Now, Dirk, you were the first human to experience the Diddy Kong adventure. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. And how did you do? Oh, I didn't think you could...
All right, I'm back. Wolf, my man. My man. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. If you're still here, how's it going? I hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling good. I got some news, Wolf. If you like my Toronto vlogs, I've got another big one planned on what's it called? August 23rd, 24th. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Baseball game, Canada's largest fair. That's gonna be sick. I don't think I'll get a ride pass though, because I might be going to that alone. If I go with someone, I'll get a ride pass. But if not, I'll just be doing a lot of filming. You know what though? I'm gonna need to get a... What the hell's going on? I'm gonna need to get a wireless lapel mic for that. Because there's no way... You know what? Maybe if I use these headphones, but I don't know. What I'd like to do... Oh, for fuck's sake. When I get a little bit more money, I plan on investing in a really good pair of headphones. These pair of headphones are really good. I love them for just like listening to music and like gaming and stuff like that. The mic's not the best on it though, and what I realized is because of the noise canceling, when I record with it, it's good. It's good to have a good mic. Like when I do all my vlogs, right, I film it all on my phone, right? I don't use my DSLR for my vlogs, and having the mic right close to me is good. But I need to get a better pair. I found this pair, and I know that I'm not a headphone aficionado, and it's probably just all marketing and stuff like that. But the new Dyson headphones are so sick. I tried them out the other day at Best Buy, and they're sick. And they have I think they have a 64-hour battery life. These headphones have like a 20-hour battery life. But that only really lasts you for a day or two, you know? And I do a lot of travel, so it's good to have my thing always up. But I'm curious to find what headphones have the best built-in mic. Because the thing is, it's a little conflicting because when... Oh no, I'm not going to win this at all. This is a really tough race. I remember getting stuck on this a lot. When you're a YouTuber and you're an entertainer, right? I wouldn't really say fake it till you make it, but there's certain things that people gravitate towards, you know what I mean? So, having it on YouTube, makes people that look at that kind of stuff,
like more interesting. I don't know how to explain it. Basically, having a nice pair of headphones that is a brand that people recognize is good for a public figure. That's all. But the new Dyson headphones are sick, but they're like $600. They're like $600. But yes, they're very, very nice. What I'd like to do, maybe around Christmas time, where would you go for like a headphone store? My dad would probably know. My dad's a music producer, so he would probably know. Would you go to like a music store for that? Would you go to a music store for that? I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure I could get a studio headset, but studio headsets are thousands of dollars. Studio headsets are thousands of dollars. Now Isaac is all nice and clean? Nice. Proud of you, my man. Cleanliness is one of the most important things to staying sober. One of the most important things to stay sober is having a shower in the morning, having a shower at night. Maybe not for everybody, but for me, unbelievably important. Because when I was a drinker, I went days without a shower. I had a beard, but I didn't have a beard because I liked the style. I had a beard because I couldn't care less about shaving. You know, I was just depressed. Yeah, I didn't present myself well at all. And now, look at me. I'm in lederhosen on the internet. You know what I mean, though. You know that feeling? You know that feeling when you get... You know that feeling when you get a brand new outfit and you're really excited about it because it's a nice outfit, and then that day when you go out, you're walking around with like a little bit of extra confidence because you're wearing a nice outfit, you know? You can get that feeling every single day just by having a bathing ritual when you get up and when you go to bed. I go a month without a shower. Oh, buddy, I met people in rehab that would do the same thing. I met people that had horrible, I think it's called psoriasis. Yeah, I think it's called psoriasis. Is like a skin thing, and it makes you look like a mummy, doesn't it? Yeah, it's really gross. Sorry to anybody who has it, but it is gross. Yeah, I met a lot of people like that because the thing is, you don't care. You don't care about bathing. You say to yourself, what do I care? People don't like me anyway. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, bathing is unbelievably important when it comes to staying sober. I've told this about myself, but I use man, this is a hard race. I use my facial hair and my hair on my head as a guide to how like depressed I am. You know, if you see that I've let my facial hair grow out, then something's going on in the background, you know. But if you see that I'm always clean shaven, then that means Kai is doing really well. That means Kai is doing really well. So you know what I was thinking? Even if I can't get a ticket to the World Cup, what I will be doing is, and what's nice too is the World Cup is in June, and I'm leaving for my world trip in July, so I will be here for it. Even if I can't get tickets to get inside the stadium, I guarantee you that outside the stadium, they're gonna have the big watch parties. I don't know if you've ever seen what the watch parties in Canada look like for the
NHL playoffs, but they're pretty wild. So I can imagine that that they'll do the same thing. So we will be down there. We will be at the FIFA World Cup. You know what, though? I think even if I... Oh, come on! I think even if I film some of it, I think it would get claimed. I don't think you're allowed to film... I don't think you're allowed to film the actual match, because I'm pretty sure that's copyright. So I wouldn't really even need to get into the stadium for the vlog. Oh no! Oh no! There goes my first place attempt. Up. Can I do it? 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 Fuck yeah. I'm gonna do the review of that Japanese soda. Oh, that reminds me, I have to, thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. I also have to review a Japanese drink today, the Bakari Sweat. I worked for another hour on my Lego thing, and this is as far as I got. This Lego thing takes an unbelievable amount of time because each one of these bricks is like a puzzle piece. It's ridiculous. So much back pain?
Well done. Now I challenge you to a race.
Why am I going all over the place? I don't even... Oh, I do need to move a little bit. Oh god. Oh god. That was unbelievably easy. Why is this one so easy and then the other one is so hard? The I don't know what kind of a dinosaur it is. It's something weird.
Collect all the silver coins from the snow world. Collect 8 from each level and win. Then come back and see me.
Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. It's so hot. It's so hot.
I've got something special for you.
Okay. These coin things are gonna be a pain in the ass. Come on. No. Damn it. You can unlock the clock as well. I think he's super fast. I think the clock is overpowered. Abracadabra. Okay. Do I go through this? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay, so I can cut across that. I'm looking forward to your review, man. Even though I don't know anything about it, I hope that your review is informative and lets me know about it. I'm looking forward to it. 8 pages is very impressive. Eight pages is very impressive, my man. Hey, Tommy! Hey, Tommy, listen. I'm going to, if you're near Times Square, do you like soup? Do you like soup? Did you ever watch Seinfeld? The Soup Nazi Kitchen is right near Times Square, and they have the best lobster bisque I've ever had in my whole life. I can send you the address for it if you want. If you want. It's not hard to find.
But it is small.
There's no way. Oh, I'm gonna do the Japanese soda first. I got a meeting. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm looking forward to it, buddy. Have you ever had that flavor before? Ramoon? I don't know how to pronounce it, really, to be honest with you. Oh, look at that!
It's a strange flavor. To be honest with you, I don't really like that flavor as a soda. I know that the... Yes, only French onion and chicken noodle.
Okay. Ooh. There we go. I'll send that to you. I'm not a huge fan of the soda itself, but the candy, any candy that's made, with that flavor, oh, I love it. I love it. $13, $11, $10. Whale Bay. Oh, you know what racing game I have that I've never played on the channel and I'm very surprised by it? Wave Race. I've never played Come on! I've never played Wave Race, and I have both versions of it. I have the original version, and I have the updated version. Yeah, in Japan only, they released an updated version of it that I think it includes an entire new like circuit, and then it also includes there's a new circuit, there's a new announcer, because apparently the announcer in the first game was annoying. I don't know. But and there's Rumble Pack support. Yeah, a couple games in Japan got like a re-release to update it. Mario was one of them. Mario and I think maybe actually there's only two. There's Mario and there's the one that I just mentioned, Wave Race. I guess you could consider Castlevania Legacy of Darkness on there as well.
That's basically the game they wanted to release, but they were like, oh shit, we only have the first part done. So I got a bunch of moving boxes back here now.
Tonight, I'll be packing up just all my nonsense. Just all my nonsense. I've got a lot of nonsense. kind of like my junk drawer, you know what I mean? You know what's so frustrating? I used to be a big knife collector. I used to collect really nice knives. Like $300-$400 knives, like really expensive. And for whatever reason, you're not allowed to sell a pocket knife on, well, I guess it makes sense, but I have no idea how to sell them. Because everybody considers it a weapon. Even though a pocket knife is as much of a tool as a hammer is. Ah, here we go. First prize! First prize! You know that somebody remade... You know that somebody remade all of the video games that you see in, The Simpsons? Like Bone Storm and stuff like that? Pretty cool. I want to play Bone Storm one day. Alright. Okay. I don't think that the magnet's very good. I'll just say it. I'll say it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, I'm so excited to move, you guys. I'm so excited to move. I'm so excited. It's going to be very fun. I'm excited for my new studio. I'm excited for my new studio. Yes. There we go. Tommy, you're driving to New York, right? Are you taking a bus to New York? You know what I'd really like to do? Bus trip. Bus trip from California to Las Vegas. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I want to go to Cali. But I'm not... I don't know. I'm going to play True Crime Streets of LA, and maybe it'll inspire me. Because that whole map was marked out of LA. Pretty cool. Maybe I'll enjoy the scenery and then decide. Hey, what's up, Armor? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? By the way, I figured out the ultimate thing for you to construct one day when I can afford to commission it. The Great Fairy Sword from Majora's Mask. Very cool. You've done a bus to New York? That was quite an experience. Where did you drive from? Where did you drive from? Did you do like LA to New York? That's crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a big bus trip. I would love to just look out the window and see what America looks like, especially the area in between California and Vegas, like the desert and stuff. There's something so spooky to me about a desert. A lot of people think like a graveyard is spooky, or oh! A lot of people think like a graveyard is spooky. I think a desert is spooky. We started New Brunswick. Oh wow, that's a big bus trip. That's a big bus trip. The biggest bus trip I ever did was Toronto. No, Hamilton to Montreal. Montreal. But the problem was it was one of those mega buses, and what a mega bus will do is it'll say like, yeah, listen, hey, what's up, Bog? Armor, good to see you guys. The reason that those bus tickets are so cheap, I think I got my ticket from Hamilton to Quebec for like $60 or something like that. The reason that they're so cheap is because they make like 1,000 stops. They stop like a city bus would stop, and they stop everywhere. So Toronto to Montreal on the train is only 5 hours long, but this was like 14. Good, thanks. I uploaded a short today. Also shouted you out in my post today. Hey, no problem, man. I appreciate that. Not a problem. Bog, what's going on? It's so good to see all you guys. So good to see all you guys. Slowly, my room is becoming more empty. Slowly, my room is becoming empty. Only a few games will remain. Oh, you know what I need to do today? When I go to the gym, I need to go to Home Depot and see if I can get some plexiglass cut. Do you think they have... what am I saying? I used to work there. Yeah. What I'm gonna do, I told you guys, my new background is gonna have a 16 cubby shelf. And some of them I want to make museum cubbies. So I'm gonna put plexiglass in front of them. I'm gonna set them up like an exhibit, and then plexiglass them up. That'll be pretty cool. That way they won't get dusty or anything. Great to be here as usual. A strong nostalgia with Diddy. Absolutely. Great game. Great game. Roman Reigns came back last night in spite of Seth Rollins being injured. Oh, tell me about it, Tommy. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Before I do this though, I gotta check on something. I gotta check on my food for tonight. I think I'm gonna make chicken cordon bleu poutine. I think I'm gonna do that. Tommy, tell me all about what happened, but yes, I will be right back.
nightmare. The most intense survival game ever created. Resident Evil 2. Now for Nintendo 64.
めっちゃめちゃにした
めちゃめちゃに壊す正義のために壊す8つのマシンを乗りこなせ爽快痛快メカアクション任天堂64ソフトブラストドーザー6800円
決め手は高度なテクニック
任天堂64が3月14日から16,800円になります
by Addison.
今始まる新たなボンバー伝説 3D 空間で炸裂する立体新爆発任天堂64で登場バクボンバーマン
Bomberman, Bomberman, mass destruction across the land. Makes a bomb any size, and he's yours to customize. Oh yeah, your very own Bomberman. Cross his path, you'll explode in the brand new adventure mode. Different levels to explore on Nintendo 64. Look out, it's the new Bomberman.
Killer outfit. Too bad the nightlife sucks. Dracula returns to Castlevania on Nintendo 64 from Konami.
あのチョロ Q がついに64で登場チョロ Q64 転がり回れコースを作れ4人ではちゃめちゃバトルレース宝チョロ Q64 ついてるよ
64手に入れた武器を自在に組み合わせて君だけのロボで戦え任天堂64カスタムロボ64今度のカスタムロボはタッグで戦う 2on2 バトルチームプレーの駆け引きがバトルをさらに熱くする
このロボじゃ地上戦は不利だ空中戦で行こうよし行けよし
仲間のピンチをチャンスに変える戦時のタイミングがバトルの決め手ロボもパーツもパワーアップ任天堂64カスタムロボ V2
Alright, guys, I'm back. I'm gonna go to the gym in a little bit. Should I go to the gym wearing this? Should I go to the gym in my lederhosen? You can't see my nipples. Seth Owens injured his knee in Saturday Night Main Event. Yep, saw that. The last night I Raw, Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker wanted to hurt Jey Uso and CM Punk. That's spooky. Very spooky. Is, what would Reigns be right now? Is he a face now? You might need to be the girl thought to you at that point. What if I wore my lederhosen? You know what? Not to pat my... Actually, never mind. Never mind. I have good luck at the gym. I've met quite a few people at the gym, and I've been asked on quite a few dates at the gym. Which is nice. The girl that I went on the date with that brought out the Book of Mormon after we ordered our food, I met her at the gym. And the girl, also, the woman that wanted to go on a date with me, we arranged it like a week or two in advance, and then we talked about it, like, not talked about it like little kids all week, but we just confirmed with each other that we're going. And then the night that we were supposed to go, she texts me and she's like, hey, my boyfriend won't let me go my boyfriend won't let me go on the date tonight. I'm really sorry about that. I'm like, what the fudge? What are you talking about? Your boyfriend. So crazy. Roman Reigns came back and kicked Hall. Tail ass on Big Ron Reed and Brown Breaker, so Roman Spirit Breaker, and Paul Heyman ran. Oh, I love Paul Heyman. I think Paul Heyman, is when it comes to like, he's my favorite booker. That's it. Paul Heyman's my favorite booker. I like shows that are produced by him. I like his commentary too. You know, on WrestleMania 17, I think it was him and Taz doing commentary on WrestleMania 17, and that was awesome. That was awesome commentary. The commentary on this year's WrestleMania quite literally made me turn off the TV because it was embarrassing me as a wrestling fan. They were like telling me who John Cena was, like I've never seen him before, ever. And I know that you can't see John Cena, but come on, guys, I don't need it was unbelievably obnoxious, thing. But I seem to be the only person that brought that up. Like, nobody that I've talked to seemed to mind the commentary on this year's WrestleMania. I thought it was some of the worst commentary I've ever heard in my life. Did you guys see that rocket go right through him? My boyfriend doesn't like it when I date other guys. That was a really weird text. That was a really weird text. Because it's not like, first of all, I usually don't approach women, especially like at the gym and stuff, because women are there to work out and they probably get fucking harassed all the time. Like, I don't really think of the gym as a social place. I think that a lot of people have their own, personal goals, and they're there to work on it. It's kind of like going into a library. Going into a gym is very much going into a library. Everybody's there. They're all studying for different things. Yeah, you have something in common when it comes to your studying, but I don't really do that. But women talk to me. Women talk to me. I'm eccentric. So I do fine. You'll see in the vlog coming up. Damn it! You'll see in the vlog coming up. I met this really sweet woman in Toronto. But I haven't talked about it too much because I want the video to come out. But next time I go to Toronto, I'll have somebody to visit. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Also, she made such amazing carbonara that I'm saving up. I'm saving up so I can get a double order of it. A double order of it. Oh, Lord. Hey! Gym socializing should be short and brief. Especially if they bill by the hour. Yeah. This looks like one level from Crash Bandicoot 3, does it? Yeah, I just think that, like, socializing at the gym, like, that's totally fine. Like, I'm not against it, but it's not really something that I partake in, I've got my own stuff going on. So, But I get approached a lot, like, when I go out to, I go to a lot of events, you know what I mean? A lot of the town events, a lot of stuff. I put myself out there, right? So I meet a lot of people. I usually don't introduce myself first, though. Because I don't want to be weird. I figure if a girl has broken the ice with me, then I'm fine.
then I'm fine. I don't know. I have a really different approach to stuff, I guess.
I understand the library. People could be stressed out studying.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you don't know what people are at the gym for, you know? I'm at the gym because I'm going to climb Mount Fuji. I want to be in good shape. And also, I don't mind what it makes me look like. You know what I mean? I enjoy being fit. You know, I enjoy looking the way that I do. But some people might be there for health reasons. You know, they might be there battling diabetes or something like that. They might be doing that. Also, a lot of people at the gym are terrified. You know, they're scared. And that's totally normal. And it's totally, like, okay. Like, it's okay. Because going out into the gym for a lot of people can be scary, especially when they're overweight or underweight, you know? A lot of people think that you need to look like you go to the gym to go to the gym, you know? But people that go to the gym regularly, like myself, when I see somebody who's heavy at the gym, that's really inspiring for me. That's really inspiring for me. If I see a guy lifting like big weights and he's already jacked, it's like, that's not really that impressive. That's just his workout, you know what I mean? But when I see somebody there regularly doing that stuff, really inspiring, really cool. Really, really cool.
All girls do is charge phone, eat hot chips, and lie.
Oh no, Isaac, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Who hurt you, my man?
You'll find a relationship, buddy.
All of you guys, any of my single friends out there, you'll find a relationship. You just gotta remember my...
You just gotta be...
You just gotta remember my 3 rules to being successful with women. First rule, make sure that you're clean at all times. At all times, make sure that you're clean. Make sure that your laundry is clean. Make sure that your hair is clean. Your face is clean. Just shower twice a day and do your laundry often. There's step 1. Step 2, don't be a weirdo. That's really about it. If you are a strange person, if you do have strange, like, personality quirks or whatever, that's totally cool. That's totally fine. Wait for after the 3rd date. You know, if you have weird things that you do, that's totally cool. Couples have weird things that they do all the time. Wait until the 3rd date. Okay? That's it. Wait until the 3rd date for it. Or until after the 3rd date. Because after the 3rd date, you will know whether or not this is somebody that you're actually going to be pursuing. And at that point, it doesn't really matter if you show off your quirks, because you're showing off your quirks. You know what I mean? That's number 2. Number 3, know your own worth. Know your own worth. This is really, really important. Don't be an absolute slob and think that you're gonna get a 9 out of 10, you know? If you want somebody who goes to the gym all the time, if you want to date somebody who's really fit, then go to the gym. That's where you're going to meet those people. You know what I mean? But just know your place, you know? And stay in that area and you'll be fine. And you'll be fine. Like, I'm at max a 5, you know? But, oh god. I'm at max a 5. But I've been with some absolutely stunning people in my life. And it's just because of those 3 rules. Don't be weird, always be clean, know your value. That's it. Really simple. Bog, my man. Hey, by the way, Bog, how did your 24-hour stream go? How did your Dang it! Oh, come on! How did your 24-hour stream go? Did you make it? Longest I could do was 16 and a half hours. And then that was it. That was it for me after that. So there's no pork allowed in my new house. There's no pork allowed in my new house, which means that I can't get my bacon stuffed hamburgers anymore. You can meet them at the grocery store. I don't know, man. It's not the 40s. I don't think people are really meeting people at the grocery store anymore. Oh, those are nice granola bars that you're buying there. Can I recommend Nature Valley? They're a little bit more healthy. You know, very weird. Very weird. Topped out around 29, including sleep. Oh, wow. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. How many views did you get out of it? How many views did you get out of it, my man? Probably got some great watch time. You probably got some great watch time. It would be nice if you could use these rockets to take out the mines. Damn it. Oh. Damn it! I can't get out of a grocery store without getting hit on by a clumsy woman. It's sort of flattering, but I can smell the desperation. I think I broke 300. Oh, wow. Wow, over 100 watch time hours. That is amazing. That is amazing. That's a huge accomplishment, man. Over 100 watch time hours. That's a huge accomplishment. Very cool. Good for you, man. Very proud of you. 100 watch time hours is not an easy thing to do. Why can't you have pork? I'm pretty sure that the family that I'm moving in with is Muslim. I think. They're either Muslim or they're... Well, they're not Hindu because I'm allowed to have beef. And if they were Hindu, I wouldn't be allowed to have beef. I think they're Muslim or they're Sikh or something. But it's a religious thing. I don't really eat pork anyway. The only time that I eat pork is there's a no-name brand here for a store called Sobeys, and the no-name brand is called I think it's called Compliments, and most of the time no-name brand is terrible, but they have these burgers, and they're bacon and cheddar stuffed burgers, and they're so good. That's really the only time I eat bacon. I don't really eat pork. I don't eat pork, though, not for religious reasons. I just don't eat pork because I think it's a dirty animal. I just think that pork is a dirty animal. Kind of like, what's his name in Pulp Fiction? Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, I just think it's a dirty animal. It plays in shit all day. It eats shit. I'm not a big fan of it. Also, I got worms from pork when I was young. I got butt worms when I was young. When I was like, oh god, I must have been, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. And I got it from eating pork chops. So I've always been really iffy about it. I'm planning my first big stream soon. Gonna be building the pulsar rifle from Aliens, just waiting on some parts. Hey, that's amazing, man. You know, I had a friend. I'd still consider him a friend. I haven't seen him in about a year and a half though, because he ended up having kids, and he got a job. Oh no, I have to finish that. He got a job. He got an important job. He had to take time away from YouTube. But his whole channel was just building props. So what he would do is he would build props from The Legend of Zelda. That's what he would do. His name was it Ryland? Was it Ryland? If you go into my channel, like onto the main page of my channel, there should be at the very bottom like a friends of the channel list of like different friends that like YouTube friends that I've made. He's on there. Damn it. Yeah, he used to make really cool stuff. I'll share his channel with you. Do me a favor, Armor, have you ever sent me a message on Instagram? Please forgive me if you have and I've forgotten. I have a memory loss issue. I have a what's it called? What does my sister call it? Not a conniption, a complex. I have a memory complex. No, do you have Instagram? If you have Instagram, shoot me a message. If you have Instagram, shoot me a message. I would love to be able to see those updates and stuff. And then damn it. Then I'll send that over. Wait, so the cow isn't a dirty animal? I don't think that a cow's a dirty animal. I think a pig's a dirty animal. A cow doesn't lie in pigsties and filth and stuff like that. The problem is, I worked in the food industry for a long time, right? I worked in the food industry for a long time. I was a kitchen supervisor for like 3 weeks, and I hated it so much. But I've had to take not Red Seal training, because that's what like actual like professional chefs go to school for and stuff. But I've had to take numerous like food handling safety courses, right? Basically at every kitchen I've had to, that I've worked at, they have food handling safety, right? It's a very important thing. And one of the things that you find out is that pork essentially already has worms in it. That's why you cook pork well done. You don't cook a pork chop medium rare. You know what I mean? Pork basically already has the larva for tapeworms and stuff already in it. But when you cook it properly, it kills it, right? If you cook it to well done, it kills all the bacteria. I don't care how much of the bacteria it killed. It still remain, even if it's not active, it's still there, right? It didn't just disappear out of nowhere. Also, gross. Gross. Fudge. It's funny because I don't, like, 145 Fahrenheit. I know, buddy. That's why I'm in my lederhosen today. My man, Trigger. I wanted to start the crunch challenge again, but I know that I'm gonna need, a lot of practice before I do the crunch challenge. So I'm trying it with Conker. How are you doing, buddy? How are you doing? see, with this whole race comes down to the last stretch of the third lap. It doesn't really matter where you are. It's kind of like the Goron race, you know? It doesn't really matter if you're far back, because what you need to do is in this section here, you need to fully power this up and then blast past him at the very, very end. So it's kind of frustrating. But once you know that you're not going to get in front of him for the whole race, it works out. Oh, look at this. Okay, perfect. Okay, we might do it here. 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 Hell yeah. It's pretty challenging, dude. I don't blame ya. Bro, there's no way you're watching Starship Troopers. I literally just watched Starship Troopers like 2 days ago, and I never watch movies. That is awesome. I love Starship Troopers. Starship Troopers was the first, other than Star Wars, because I grew up with Star Wars, right? But other than Star Wars, Starship Troopers was the very first, sci-fi thing that I ever watched. You know what? I usually do a double feature though of of that movie. I watch Starship Troopers, and then after I watch Eight-Legged Freaks. Starship Troopers, Eight-Legged Freaks, good movie marathon. Well, it's only 2 movies, but it's good stuff. Eight-Legged Freaks is the reason why I'm scared of spiders. You know what, though? I'm not scared of spiders. I'm uncomfortable around spiders, but I'm not scared of them. I'm scared of a very... I'm not really scared of that many things in life. But obviously I would be lying if I said that I didn't have fears, right? I'm not some macho man, right? Also, macho men are people that are open about their fears, not people that hide them away. But my fears are like more realistic. I'm scared of being homeless one day, right? I'm scared of being in jail. I'm scared of freezing in the Canadian wilderness, you know? I'm scared of myself. Oh, speaking of scared of myself, I have to send a message to my therapist. Guys, give me 1 second. I need to send a message to my therapist real quick. I'll be right back.
Lock the door. Turn out the lights. Pretend it's just a nightmare. The most intense survival game ever created. Resident Evil 2. Now for Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64が3月14日から 16,800円になります。
by Addison.
今始まる新たなボンバー伝説 3D 空間で炸裂する立体新爆発任天堂64で登場バクボンバーマン
Bomberman, mass destruction across the land. Makes a bomb any size, and he's yours to customize. Oh yeah, your very own Bomberman. Cross his path, you'll explode in the brand new adventure mode. Different levels to explore on Nintendo 64. Look out, it's the new Bomberman.
Killer outfit. Too bad the nightlife sucks. Dracula returns to Castlevania on Nintendo 64 from Konami.
あのチョロ Q がついに64で登場。チョロ Q64 転がり回れフォースを作れ4人ではちゃめちゃバトルレース宝チョロ Q64 ついてるよ。
64手に入れた武器を自在に組み合わせて君だけのロボで戦え任天堂64カスタムロボ64今度のカスタムロボはタッグで戦う 2on2 バトルチームプレーの駆け引きがバトルをさらに熱くする
このロボじゃ地上戦は不利だ空中戦で行こうよし行けよし
仲間のピンチをチャンスに変える戦時のタイミングがバトルの決め手ロボもパーツもパワーアップ任天堂64カスタムロボ V2
First on the scene, first with the news, last in the Journalists Invitational Softball Tournament. This is Hot Topic. Tonight, we uncover the real story surrounding Diddy Kong's latest adventure with never-before-seen footage obtained from Nintendo insiders. Now, here's your host, Trent Tillman.
Oh, I'm Trent Tillman. The recent whereabouts of Diddy Kong have been a mystery. Until now. To get the story, we sent world-famous adventurer and thrill-seeker Dirk Monahan to catch up with the elusive chimp. Now, Dirk has run with the bulls of Pamplona and braved the raging waters of the Amazon in nothing more than an inner tube. He eats danger with a spoon, wipes his chin, and asks for seconds. Dirk, can you hear me? All right. Now, Dirk, you were the first human to experience the Diddy Kong adventure. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. And how did you do?
Sorry about that. Okay, so what did I miss? Sorry about shopping. Oh, hey, Flipside, what's up? Starship Troopers is height. R.I.P. Macho Man. Absolutely. Macho Man was my favorite, of that era. Oh, God.
Christmas Island.
Sorry, guys. Is my audio on? Is my audio on? Okay, it is. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. Sorry, I have my blanket. I have a blanket that covers up my closet. And, it might hit the cord. If anybody here in the chat knows on Amazon a good USB splitter, drop it in the comments. I could really use like a good USB splitter. Maybe one that goes in like it goes in with a USB-C, and then maybe with like 5 or 6 things. I'm grocery shopping and getting an oil change. Ooh, sounds sexy. Sounds sexy. I'll be dipping out for a while. Thanks for the support as always. Kai, Flipside, as everyone else. Have a good one, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really nice to see ya. Hey, Trigger, I'm down for some baseball whenever you want. I'm down for some baseball whenever you want. You see O'Neal Cruz last night? 513 feet? Ridiculous. Ridiculous guy. Ridiculous guy. 513 feet. Oh, by the way, I told you that Jazz Chisholm Jr. was gonna win the whole thing. He hit a total of 3 home runs. I think it's the lowest amount of home runs anyone has ever hit. I'll jack that moonshot. The Derby was last night, and then the All-Star game is tonight. The All-Star game is tonight. That should be cool. Scooble versus Skeens. That should be cool. You know what though? Didn't they change? Damn it! Didn't they change? I like Jazz. Hey, I voted for Jazz. I said that he was gonna win the whole thing. He was gonna be my dark horse to win the whole thing. I don't like that people are like clowning on him though, like being like, "Oh, this is what happens when you play with like the big boys." He's got like 19 home runs this season. It's not like he entered the home run contest with like a single home run. You know, he's got like 19 home runs this season. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So I definitely see why they gave it to him. Plus, Jazz is money. People like Jazz. Good marketing. You know, with a lot of the names on there, they really needed some good marketing. Like, nobody cares about O'Neal Cruz. Nobody cares about, like, a lot of these people, you know? There was only a single person in the home run derby that had been in a home run derby, which was, I believe, Matt Olson. But didn't they change the rules of, didn't they change the rules of the derby for what the winner gets? Or am I wrong on that? Because from what I remember, the winner of, the All-Star game, the winner of the All-Star game, from what I remember, would get home field advantage during the World Series. So if the American League won, if the National League won, whoever won, they got home field advantage during the series. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Did they change that? I think now just the best record gets I think now just the best record gets the home field advantage. You know what's crazy? Home field advantage in baseball probably has the biggest difficulty. You know what I mean? In like playing on the road, you know? Because if you're not a baseball fan, you might not know this, but in baseball, the fields, the dimensions of the field can be whatever you want. The only thing that needs to happen is all of the bases need to be equally far away from each other. I think it's 90 feet. As long as the bases are the same, then the field around it can be whatever you want. So some teams have huge outfields. Hey, Arcade, what's up, my man? Some teams like at Kauffman Stadium, right? That's where the Kansas City Royals play. The outfield is absolutely massive. Yeah, it's just absolutely massive. And then at some places like Yankee Stadium, you can hit a ball 309 feet to the right-hand center, to the right-hand side, and still get a home run. It's crazy. It's crazy. Sometimes you'll see, charts of where home runs were hit and stuff, and it's just wild, the numbers. It's just wild, the numbers. If you were to take, let's say just magically, there was a player who hit 100 home runs in a season, right? If you took that 100 home runs and then put it on a chart that said, would this be a home run in every single stadium, right? I bet you that number would go down by like 30. I bet you if you hit 100 home runs and then you said, would it be a home run in every stadium? I bet you'd lose 30 of them. At work, should be live at work, and oh, hey, no problem, man. Well, I really appreciate the viewership. Hey, I actually had a question for you, buddy. First of all, the video that I dedicated to you comes out tomorrow. I hope that you enjoy it. You should be a member of my channel, man. I gotta plug that. You should be a member of my channel. You get all of my stuff early. Everybody should be members. I'm really excited about that. But I have a couple computer problems, and I was wondering if maybe you would have the time sometime to, you know how I remoted into your computer? Oh, come on. You know how I remoted into your computer to help you with the OBS? Maybe you could remote into my computer to help me with this stupid error message that keeps coming up. I have no idea what it is. I have no idea what it is, but every time I restart my computer or I turn on my computer or I wake it up from sleep, anything like that, this stupid thing comes up. You can remote into my computer to help me with OBS. 100%. That's what I did with Arcade. I set up his OBS. I want to be a member. Well, the join button's right there, my man. The join button's right there down below, my friends. Absolutely, I'll help you with whatever issue you're having. Thanks, man. I can't imagine it's a big issue, but I'm really not computer savvy. I'm really not computer savvy. I learned how to do my computer stuff on a DOS computer, so I learned a whole bunch of stuff that immediately became irrelevant, you know? I learned how to do HTML and all of that kind of stuff when I was like 12 years old, and then all of that stuff became irrelevant because now you can just, you know, upload your photo to that area. Back in the day, it was like, no, you are not uploading a photo unless you put the binary code into the text. It's like, for fuck's sake. But yeah, I used to know how to do all of that, so it breaks my heart that I used to know how to do something that was super complicated, and now I can't do like basic functions. It's probably nothing though. It's probably I'm probably just missing a driver. That's probably all it is. Can you remote into my computer? Yeah, of course. Oh, God. Yeah, remember, guys, if I could ever help any of you with anything, you know, if you need help mentally, if you need someone to talk to, if you're just having a rough day and you don't really have that many people around you to vent to, feel free to shoot me a message on Instagram, you know? Feel free to shoot me a message. I've dedicated my life to helping people, you know? But I'm also good at designing stuff, you know? So if you guys ever need a thumbnail, or if you guys ever need a banner or anything like that, let me know. I would love to make it for you. But I wouldn't charge you anything either.
I just, you know, you guys help me, so I would love to help you. I'm definitely not going to win this race, so I'm just going to get the key. There it is. Come on. There we go. All right, good stuff. So guys, in a little bit, maybe 5:30, I'm gonna go to the gym, and I'm gonna get some stuff done. I need to take a look at a toaster oven too. I need to if I can get a toaster. You guys think I can get a toaster oven for under $30, like $29.99 or less? Doesn't need to be a huge toaster oven, and it doesn't need to be a fancy toaster oven. But do you think I could pick one up for $30 or less? I don't want to buy one online. I don't want to buy one on the marketplace because of grease and stuff like that, you know? Damn smart bugs. Bro, I don't know why. I think it's because of the heat, but whenever we get these heat waves, there's bugs in my room inexplicably because I keep my room relatively clean, right? Because when I am online, I don't want to be a slob. I want to show you guys that I clean my room. So my room is relatively clean, but every single time we have one of these heat waves, I get these stupid beetles in my room, and I don't know where they come from at all. I have no idea where they come from. Maybe they're coming out of the wall or something, but they're these, they're called pine beetles. They're called pine beetles, and they're black, and they're called pine beetles. And they're fucking annoying as hell. And last night when I was like right about to fall asleep, one of them flew and hit my TV because I leave my TV on at night, right? And then I got super paranoid. Oh, Raider, you're here! I'm so glad that you're here. I didn't want to interrupt your stream. I'm hot too, Raider. Look what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing my lederhosen today. I'm wearing my lederhosen today. I thought you'd like that. Invasive species. Yeah, I just don't know where they come from. Because honestly, guys, I'm not a dirty person. You know, my roommate is a hoarder and the rest of the apartment is crazy. But personally, I keep my stuff really clean, you know? So when I see bugs in my room, it's like, where the hell did they come from? Is that a new room? It's not a new room. I just took down my, a lot of my games. I packed up my, my box game collection yesterday. You know what was cool though? I did it while I was sleepwalking. So it was very strange. I woke up last night. While I was having a cigarette on my couch, right? In my sleep, right? I was sleepwalking. So I was sleepwalking. I went to my living room to have a smoke, and then what happened was a piece of we have fans all over our apartment, right? So when you're smoking a cigarette, if you don't ash it consistently, the ash can blow off, right? So the ash blew off and burnt my finger, and then I woke up from it, right? The Mario Party premiere. Oh, buddy, I invited my sister over tonight to play Mario Party. So she might come over. It'll be a Mario Party day. Yeah, and then I woke up, right?
And then when I went back into my room, I saw that I had removed all of these games, and I saw that I had been packing up my stuff.
So I completely packed up one box, completely packed it up in my sleep without knowing that I did it.
And then when I got back
In my room, one of them was packed up, and I was halfway through packing up the other one. And I was so confused.
I was like, what the fuck's going
On here.
But will you come watch my
Premiere tomorrow? God, no. Of course, Cosmo, of course.
I've already got notifications on for it.
I've already got notifications on for it, buddy. Of course I'll be there.
Of course I'll be there.
Of course I'll be there. I don't know if I'll be there for the entire thing, but I'll be there. I'll be there.
What time is it at again?
What time is it at your time?
Oh!
You know what I've decided to start doing? When I move to my new place, I'm really changing up a lot of things in my life. I'm doing a very hard... I'm going to be trying to cut down my smoking because I smoke way too much and I don't like it at all.
I'm going to cut down my smoking. But there's a lot of new stuff coming up. There's stuff coming up for the channel. There's stuff coming up for... there's a lot of good stuff coming up.
I challenge you to a race.
Yeah, 2 or 3 are the best. 1 is too basic.
I think 1 has its own quirks. Like, for example, because 1 doesn't have any items, I don't want to do this. Because 1 doesn't have any items, I do like that it has, like, more board mechanics. You know, like, I really like the Princess Peach,
Cake thing.
right? I really like the Princess Peach cake thing.
But chance time, yeah,
Chance time in Mario Party 1
is unbelievably unforgiving. If you're playing, like, just as a single player,
every single computer player will always target you all the goddamn time. And it's infuriating. It's infuriating. Chance time! Chance time! Oh, I picked the wrong... Uh-oh.
uh-oh,
I picked the wrong file. There we go.
they always target you if you're in first place.
No, I'm talking about chance time. Chance time. Every single time you do chance time when you're playing it single player, it will always target you. Always. Not once have I ever played
The thing without that happening.
Damn it, so have I completed these? Have I done all of the coin things for this? This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make any sense. Oh, you know what? I know what the problem is. I haven't beaten this boss yet. That's what the problem is. Oh, Kai. Do better with your life. Do better with your life, Kai. Oh, look how crazy my scar is. Look how crazy that scar is. That goes all the way into my armpit. Like, all the way into it.
That's rough.
If you can play as the Boo character in Mario Kart, is the Boo character immune to items? Or can you still hit the Boo with a turtle shell? I've never played a Mario Party game where you could play as a Boo.
Denise Richards is a terrible actress.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, the Boo characters, yeah. Throw a bucket of ice on me if you... Damn it. Throw a bucket of ice
on you. Alright, give me a second. I gotta pay attention to this. And then I'll look at chat. I want to beat Snowboard Kids. I always get to the last level and I can never beat it. She dated Charlie Sheen? I don't know who Charlie Sheen is. Is he that Tiger Blood guy? He was the guy on 2.5 Men, right? Good fucking lord, this goes on.
Alright. You're watching Starship Troopers? You know what you should watch? You should watch Doom. With Dwayne the Cock Johnson. Hot Shorts Part 2. Starship Troopers, I love that movie when I was young. Starship was good. There was this movie I saw.
It was unbelievably bad. It had Eddie Murphy in it, and he was in space. I think it was called, like, The Adventures of Pluto Nash or something. He was like a space cop. It was a really bad movie. I liked it, though.
What's the movie? I think it's got Wesley Snipes in it. With, like... I think he's got blonde hair in it or something. And it's about the future. I think Sylvester Stallone is also in it. Is that Demolition Man? Is that Demolition Man? It's a lot of movies that I want to watch. I want to watch The Warriors. I want to watch The Warriors again.
I love this sassy black woman in
The Warriors. The radio host?
Oh, she's fantastic. She's fantastic. Perfect casting. Perfect casting. Great narration device, too.
Demolition Man. Yeah, I like that movie.
I like that movie. Oh, no. So guys, what would you like me to play tonight? Do you want me to continue on with Diddy Kong? You want me to change up, like... I can play Super Nintendo, I can play Mortal Kombat. There's lots of stuff that I can play. Let me know what you think. I can play Sega. Oh, hopefully, this is what I'll hopefully be playing. I have to... Okay. Okay. I gotta see if I can go get that GameCube controller. If I get the GameCube controller, then we're playing True Crime Streets of LA tonight. Because in that game, you can just do cop missions, just hang out. I love that game. So, we'll probably do that. I'll be right back.
Let's play. You gotta see this. I need witnesses. Pikachu, over here. It listens. If only my family would. What? I'm talking to Pikachu, my new best friend. Watch this. Pikachu, come here. Pikachu, good job. Pikachu hears what you say. Hey. Hey, move. Pikachu. My sister, the Pokemon master. Bulbasaur. Shh, don't confuse them. Pikachu understands almost 200 words. My sister knows like 12. You have to use the microphone. Hey, watch. Pikachu, this way. See? Unlike my sister, a direct response. The more you talk to Pikachu, the better friends you get to be. Pikachu, oddish. See? Pikachu trusts me. That's because Professor Oak's always there to help. Sometimes friends are good to have. Of course, that totally depends on the friend. Dude, what's this? It's Hey You, Pikachu. Dude, can I play? Now I'm everybody's best friend. Okay, first, it's a one-person game. And second, you have to get Pikachu to trust you. Things like that don't just happen overnight. Dude, so can I play? I'm telling you, this takes patience. Patience is a virtue. Once you get Pikachu to trust you, there's all kinds of games to play and things to do. Like searching for buried treasure, and having picnics, or going fishing. Pikachu, pull harder. See? Pikachu listens and does stuff that you tell him to. It's way cooler than just a game. It's just like having a pet. Without the litter box.
Has anyone seen my good barbecue tongs? What did I say? No WWF. What's this?
Now Mom wants it. It's Hey You, Pikachu, my new best friend. You talk to Pikachu. And he actually listens. Watch. Pikachu, carrot. Dude, he didn't do it. It's just like the cartoon. Sometimes Pikachu only does what he wants. How do you know he's a he? Maybe Pikachu's a she.
Whatever, can I play?
Pikachu, carrot. Patience. It's all about patience. Mostly it's about fun. And if I were a commercial, I'd say...
Comes complete with microphone, N64 game pack with built-in voice recognition system, and of course, your new best friend, Pikachu.
Get Pikachu to come to you.
No, have Pikachu smash a pinata. Pikachu, there! This is a dream come true. Pikachu being my best friend, I mean. All you have to do is bring him home and just say, Hey you, Pikachu. Can I play now?
Get your own game.
Pikachu, let's play. Pikachu. Pikachu, let's play. Pikachu, dance.
I can't take it anymore.
Reel it in.
He talks to Pikachu, Pikachu listens.
Pikachu, come here.
All right, my friends. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Feeling good. I'm going to finish this race, and then I'm going to go to the gym. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym. Gotta get some work done. Yeah, gotta get some work done. Whoops. Easy. Oh, I missed one. I've missed one. Not good. Oh, I know where it is. It's over here, right? Damn it. Okay. Fun lap. Oh, guys, I'm gonna start doing commentary streams. I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna start doing commentary streams. So maybe tonight we'll do a commentary stream. Maybe we'll watch like stupid ghost videos or something, or we'll watch just watch stupid videos online. I think that'd be fun. I think that would be fun. I have a hilarious video that I'm doing a reaction to. We could watch that too. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll do that along with the game stream. We'll watch spooky stuff tonight. That's what we'll do. We'll watch some of those channels where the guys talks like this and something or someone appears behind them. What do you think? You know what I'm talking about? This man was just standing at the bus stop when something or someone approached him. So annoying. Alright, guys. I will talk to you guys later. I hope that you all have a wonderful day. I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.